Unpacking state standards. I chose the next generation science standards on the human sustainability because it sets the expectation for what students should know and able to do. The next generation science standards were developed by states to improve science education for all students. What are some of the big ideas under this standard? The availability of natural resources, the impact of natural hazards, climate change and the impact on livestock and people, and the influence of human activities. Big ideas under this standard continue. Solution for developing, managing energy and mineral resources based on cost-benefit ratio. Relationship between management of natural resources and sustainability of human population and diversity. Technological solutions to reduce human activity on natural system and relationship among Earth systems. So let's start unpacking some standards. Under this particular standards, there are 5 sections. The first section says, construct an explanation based on evidence for how the availability of natural resources, the occurrence of natural hazards, and changes in climate have influenced human activity. So, as you can see here, the verb is to construct. So to unpack the standards, we would have 3 different categories. And first one would say construct an explanation based on evidence for how the availability of natural resources have influenced human activity. Number 2, construct an explanation based on evidence for how the occurrence of natural hazards have influenced human activity. And third, construct an explanation based on evidence for how changes in climate have influenced human activity. Second section under this standard, it says evaluate competing design solution for developing, managing, and utilizing energy and mineral resources based on cost-benefit ratio. So the action word here is to evaluate. So students would evaluate design solution for developing energy based on cost-benefit ratio, evaluate design solution for managing energy based on cost-benefit ratio, and evaluate design solution for utilizing energy based on cost-benefit ratios. To continue from previous slides, unpacking the standard, this one says to evaluate competing design solution for developing, managing, and utilizing mineral resources based on cost-benefit ratio. So again, to evaluate the verb, students would have to evaluate design solution for developing mineral resources based on cost-benefit ratios, evaluate design solution for managing mineral resources based on cost-benefit ratios, and also evaluate design solution for utilizing mineral resources based on cost-benefit ratios. The third section of this standard states, create a computational simulation to illustrate the relationship among managers of natural resources, sustainability of human population, and biodiversity. The verb here is to create. So students would have to create a computational simulation to illustrate the relationship among management of natural resources and sustainability of human population. Second, they would have to create a computational simulation to illustrate the relationship among the management of natural resources and biodiversity. And thirdly, they would have to create a computational simulation to illustrate the relationship among the sustainability of human population and biodiversity. Fourth section under the standard, evaluate or refine a technical solution that reduces the impact of human activities on natural systems. So the verb to evaluate. Students would have to evaluate a technical solution that reduces the impact of human activities on natural system, and refine a technical solution that reduces the impact of human activities on natural systems. So this is the sixth and final slide. There's no number 5, so we just jump from 4 to 6. And this is under the same category, human sustainability. This asks, use a computational representation to illustrate the relationship among Earth system and how those relationships are being modified due to human activities. So students have to use. The action word here is use. So students will have to use a computational representation to illustrate the relationship between Earth system. Earth system, again, is the lithosphere, the atmosphere, the geosphere, and the biosphere. And second, they would have to answer the question, how does the relationship among the Earth system, how are they being modified due to human activity? Now let's look at some skills students would need to meet these standards. 21st century skills, such as creativity and innovation, critical thinking and problem solving, communication, collaboration. They will also need information and media technology, which is information literacy, and also life and career skills such as leadership and responsibilities. Project and activities to meet the standard. Students would be involved in project-based learning. Some students would be researching natural resources and human activity, the impact of natural hazard on human activities, and climate change on human activities. Other students would be evaluating solution for developing energy, managing energy, and utilizing energy, as well as developing mineral resources, managing mineral resources, and utilizing mineral resources. Some other projects or activities to help students meet standards. Some students would be creating simulations to illustrate relationship among management of natural resources, sustainability of human population, management of natural resources and biodiversity, sustainability and biodiversity. Other students will also be involved in evaluating and refining technical solutions to reduce the impact of human activities on natural systems. Students also would be illustrating the relationship among Earth systems, which is the lithosphere, atmosphere, geosphere, and biosphere. And they will also answer the question, how does this relationship among Earth system, how is it being modified due to human activity? Assessment. Both formative and summative assessments will be used in this project. For the formative, students will get a lot of feedback from me regarding preliminary outlines or plans and rough draft, and also required is a summative essay on each of the sections that the students are researching, as well as entering into their learning logs for students with disability and so on. And also for the summative assessment, it will be based on a rubric and against a criteria. And some of the criteria would be proper formatting, making sure that they hit all the points that is outlined in the standard, that the students have a good working knowledge of human sustainability and all of the components within the standard. So that would be looked at as well during the formative assessment to make sure that they are hitting all those points. And also finally, when they're about to do their representation or their presentation, that they would have all of the information in addition to proper PowerPoint. They can represent in PowerPoint, or they can do it in infographic or any other online tools that they deem necessary that they can use in order to represent the data. Graphs and charts will also be included as part of the presentation. So I think with these aids to help the students, that they would be able to complete the project and learn a whole lot about human sustainability. And there you have it. Unpacking a standard. Topic: human sustainability with 5 categories.